what did we do? What are we doing? So yesterday we actually ended up getting our iOS SketchUp of this playlist view. Oh, sorry, of this playlist view, and we actually were able to implement the UI UX on iOS. And so I'm gonna pull that up, and we're gonna take a look at that. But we got a little bit, most of it done. There's still some tweaks we need to make, especially around the card or the item. So this is what we're planning on, or this is what we're trying to get for our playlist view. There's gonna be a couple little caveats, especially coming from this screen here. But yeah, so this is pretty much our current setup. So let's see what we can do here. Because I think the biggest thing right now is I have the background color of the card is black, but the background color, or the background of each of these like little cards, is going to be a image, which I would like it to be, at least. I'd like it to be an image. What do I have sitting here? Oh, card item JS. Okay. Oh, we added some of the padding and margin and stuff here. And then, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we were just messing around with like the sizing yesterday, towards the end of the stream. So let's do then npm run start, and then we'll do React Native run iOS. Yeah, and I think once we get to the point where the card item's looking good, we might want to start building it out as well for Android. And my goal for this app was to try to like do it in parallel. So as we build something on iOS, we should build out the same thing in Android. So we're always on the same track. We're not going back and forth. Nice. Yeah, so this is it. Hey, it's pretty good. I'm like pretty happy with it. more happy with the fact that I came up with this simple design. One thing I realized as well is we're going to need a touchable wrapper around all these guys, because eventually we're going to want to tap into this, right? And we're going to pop up our playlist. But that's something we'll do once we get to like the root view of our playlist. Another thing I realized is we have the scroll indicator on the side. I think that can easily be taken care of in our playlist view here. Probably some sort of flag that I can put. So let's take a look at that actually. Flat list, remove scroll, or indicator. There it is. Easy. Show horizontal. This isn't horizontal though. This is vertical. Okay, so we can also do vertical. Nice. Okay, so now you see it's not there. I've always believed that the scroll indicator should only be used for like really long lists. Else it's kind of just, I feel like it messes with the UI a bit. So I always like doing that. Okay, cool. So a couple things I noticed. One is some of the text we have here, right? So let's say we have 1,500 songs in our playlist. I want to abbreviate it to 1.5 instead of 1,500, as like here I have 8,000, right? Same thing with the members. Should be the same deal. Excuse me. But I'm thinking that that can actually happen in once we actually start creating. I want to start creating some classes for this. Then at that point, we can go ahead and put like a little helper method in there that always checks for the conversion first. So really then it just kind of leaves us to do our default background item here. And I want to move this just for now outside of here. Just our const, our mock data. Cool. And I wonder if I can just make this touchable right now. It is, yes. And then there should be some on-click event, right? Or on-press. Or we can do like a say hi or something like that. Yo, Hemorks, welcome back, man. Hello there. How you doing today? Or this evening for you? We're gonna just do something like this. I think it was alert, and it can be place data. Yo, Howard, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, we need to add that into our imports as well. Yeah, I've been trying to find some artists to help make a lot of models for my MMORPG. Oh, snap. Is it hard to find artists? I do, yeah. What's up, man? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by again. Cool. So now we got that right there. I realized that we're just printing out nothing, so we might be wise just to do like a quick little deconstruction of this. So it's name. Pose data dot members or num members, and then playlist data dot num songs. It's hard to find cheap artists. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. There we go. Nice stuff there. Nice stuff. Cool. So now that we got that going, what about like interns or something, man? Like there must be some university students that are interested in, you know, trying out those things and like being part of an app like that. You woke up so early? Yeah, man. We start the stream at 5:30 in the morning here. Every day, Monday through Friday. All I need is a little, just a little bit of coffee. Just a little bit. All right, cool. So now we have that. What else do we need here? I think we want to put the background now. Oh wow, 8:35 p.m. Yeah, it's almost a new day for you. It's almost Saturday for you, right? When do you go to work? I go to work around 8 a.m. to get in around 9 a.m. So early, pretty early in the morning. Really, Emorx? Damn, dude. Wild. Well, I hope the search goes well. That is kind of annoying, honestly. So I'm thinking what I might do here. We're gonna have to add this. We're gonna have to add this item to the. Oh man, we're gonna have to add this item to our bundles. The image, excuse me. Like our default images, but. Right? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because then we can just pull it straight from there. So really what would happen, but it would be in our playlist view, right? So essentially our mock data would come back with like some album artwork image. And it would probably be a URL path, right? We get the URL path, we download the image, and then the image will be cached at that point. And so once we download it, let's say we come back with, we do like album artwork URL. If it's not a valid URL, then we end up defaulting, right? And that will be our default image. So I guess let's write the logic behind that, and then we can do that. Because now, since this is a view, we're gonna have to set a background image on this view. So is this technically going to be an image then, or is it going to be a view? Inside the view, we have an image. And then we set the stuff on top. Are you also working on mobile apps? At work, no. I don't work on mobile apps at work. No, I do not. Yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. Because we have this layer. We have our view text. So what we might have to do is actually just put the image. Text on image. Yeah, so image background. Okay, then we can rest that stuff inside. So we have the touch, and then we'd have our image. And then so we just embed our text content inside the image tag. So I was thinking we can do, but I wasn't entirely sure. But I guess really, I think it would be cool to actually create this kind of dummy background image component. So basically we pass in or maybe not. I don't know what else we're gonna use background image for, right? So that's the only reason why I'm kind of like about it. But maybe for now, what we can just do is have a background image, and then just write some logic to render out the proper one. But if we do that, we also need to add in what we are rendering in our view here. Yeah, so we need all this. Because we're already able to construct this. So maybe we put this in a separate like variable before we construct the background image. Let's try that. This might end up working out pretty well. What's your major in uni? I majored in something called information technology. Information technology. It's like IT work. I don't think I used too much of it. a little bit of it, I guess. Maybe we call this like inner content. And I think we can just wrap it like that. And then that's kind of what we have here, right? And so we know we're always going to have this guy. We can remove that, and then we can say const generate background image. And so here we have this method that gets called that will return our inner content with our background image, right? I'm trying to get a master's degree in the US, but I really suck at math, so I might go for IT department or IS. Oh, nice. Yeah, so ironically enough, I hated like programming at the time. I loved hardware though, but I didn't want to do computer engineering, so that was like the mix between them, hardware and software. I went to a university called University of Central Florida in Orlando. Northwestern's a good school. So at this point, basically we need to check if album artwork is null or empty. Default to default. Basically, that's it. Yo, what's up, World Wake? Math is hard, never really gets easier. You just suck at it, but you get used to it. It's a really good point. The math is just one of those things. default image. See you later, Emorks. Appreciate you coming by again, man. Have a great night and good luck finding your artist, dude. Keep searching, you'll do it. We'll just call this something like default item background, something like that. So at this point, what we're going to do is I guess it's really, we should try to get the image first. So React Native. Try an image from URI. Because if we can't get it, right? Because it could also be that it's a bad URL. So we want to know that. Oh, I already did this in the button. Let me look at the button actually. Forgot. Yeah, so we had image. Then we had our source, which is this URI. And then it would take this platform.glyph path, and that would be the that was just also the name of our icon. But what if that's not there? How can I check that beforehand, you know? Yeah, this is pretty much what I'm looking for. So image source URI is photo on error. This our props source equals URI no photo pose. What is that, WorldWake? What the? What I did was wrap it in a component and just render default secondary image. So image source equals a URI photo, and then on error, I guess you can have this dot on error. So that says say failed equals true. Then just in your render function, if it's a return default image. Huh. Okay. Dr. Corny, greetings from Italy. Greetings. Thanks for coming by. What's up? Welcome in, Dr. Corny. Oh, default source. Ha. There you go. Easy. Easy. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. So if that's the case, we don't even need to do this crap. All we have to do, is this. Watch this fanciness. It's gonna be good. Wow, make it easy. I was gonna say we're gonna have to write some logic to figure out this default stuff, but we won't even need that. Tank184. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. I'm glad to have you. So let's take our image. And so we're going to set this default source. And this will just equal kind of the same thing that we were doing, our URI, but we're going to pass in I need to set the const still. So this guy, default image path. And for right now, I haven't added it to our bundles yet, but this is going to be called something like default background, default item background image, just something like that. And so then here we can do that, else, and it's source, right? So image source URI, default source, that, yeah. And so this source would end up actually being playlist data dot album artwork path, I think I called it. Let's verify that. Album artwork URL. So at this point, our image is going to take this, our image is going to take a source. It's going to try to render the one that we get from our playlist data. If it doesn't, we can default the source to our default image path, which we will add right now. And then we're going to render this view inside of it to be on top of it. So let's see if we get any errors. Oh, image cannot contain children. Oh, there's literally one called image background. Okay. All right. That works too. Nice. So instead, let's use this. I'm hoping. Okay, so the error is located at in image background. I can't understand. RGC unidentified. All right, let's check out image background. I don't know what that does. Image background React Native. It looks like it requires a width and height. To handle this use case, you can use image background component, which has the same props as image, and add whatever children to it you'd like to layer on top of it. You might not want to use image background in some cases since it is very simple. Okay. No, you specify that you must specify some width and height style attributes. Okay. So with this, then we should probably just wondering. Because technically now we have our touchable opacity section here. And so now our parent is this. I wonder if we should also apply container here. Let's do that and let's see how it looks. Because we are going to also need. We are also going to need the corner radius and stuff as well. But width is right here. What you mean? Oh, style. I always forget that. Okay, cool. Is React Native a lot different than React, or is it pretty much the same? So React Native is built on top of React, right? It's your same core concepts of React. It's just another. The difference is that it interacts with custom or like native components within mobile applications. So it's very similar, but there are going to be some key differences just because of how mobile apps work differently. NSURL URL by appending path component. Components, or path extension cannot be nil. What? I'm curious if for some reason that janked it up. No. URL by pending path component. Let's look that up. URL by pending path component. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Component, components, or path extension cannot be known. Yeah, this is coming with all these iOS issues. So, I mean, it is an iOS issue. NSURL. Let me go back to my social auth button. Style. Oh, I had to do that. God, yeah. So something like, I don't remember why I had to do this. I think it wasn't able to render it. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It was really weird though. So that should do it. And then this would also be the same actually. So I feel like for this, we should just do that and not even worry about that. No, it's still same issue. What? I wonder if... Hold on. Let's try commenting that out real quick. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought it was. We haven't added this in yet, the default source. So it's trying to look for the default source, but there's nothing there. Gotcha. Okay. Source URI should not be an empty string. Well, it shouldn't, but it could. That's the whole point. All right, so here's our background image. Right now, what we're going to do is we are going to make exportable. And for iOS, we do this 310. And we're going to call this default item BG image. Default item BG image. And then we're going to export selected. And we're going to bring it to the desktop. And then what we have to do is actually open up our iOS project. Grüvee. iOS. Open up the workspace. And we're going to actually move that in to our bundle. So now it'll be bundled with our app. Sweet. Okay, cool. So now that should be in there. And now when we look for it, hopefully, okay, we still have that. Oh, I know why. I need to restart my bundler because it doesn't realize that we have added something new there. So we'll bundle in our new image there. Oh wait, I ran the wrong thing. I guess that works. Sorry, let me restart this real quick. I like having the server set up here, and then we do React Native run iOS over here, so that brings up our simulator, but this is running our server down here. Hey, look at that. Easy. So that was the default. Nice. And the style work. The only thing now is the corner radius on the image. That's awesome. So now let's go to like, let's get an album cover, some like, yeah, CD covers and artwork. Just give me something, man. Music brains. And then we can add like just some random ones in here. What the heck? No. Or we just go to images. School images. What's an album that I like? August Burns Red Constellations. Album cover. Here we go. So we go here. Let's do. Sure, we can do this, I guess. I don't know, like, I guess the default size of what album covers would be. But I just want to go to the image, man. Here we go. So here's the URI for that. So what we can do, let's try out like this one. We'll pass that in there. And so assuming that we get this album cover from our data somewhere, we go in here, go here. It didn't render. Why did you not work? Oh, unless this is different. So it's let's double check this real quick. 'Cause I'm not entirely sure. This does have a border radius on the image, so I'm confused why that didn't get applied. It's weird. Oh, maybe because it needs to actually be on. No, it has it as well. Weird. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Let's I want to say if I'm coming from some URL, right? This is require. No, yeah, URI. So that should work, right? This URL is like if I go to that URL, unless it's technically not. Like that's not the actual image. right? Like this. So it's open image in a new tab. And that's technically it, right? But so this is a data type, which I believe it's still URI. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm curious how that might work. Okay, there we go. It's very terrible quality, but so that's the thing that I was talking about a little while back when we first built this out. Was we're gonna have issues with stuff like that, right? So we need to work around that. I'm just going to add these as well so it doesn't say it's empty. Yeah, it's going to say can't find image. That's cool. Okay. So I guess to begin with, let's start with like a good quality photo, maybe. Copy image address. So let's go here. See if we can get that. Nice. Okay, that's better. So we do something like that. This is cool. We can. I think it's better to have like some good ones in here that are not broken, so we know what's going on. Nice, dude. This actually looks pretty sick. Nice. So basically, again, what we did is in our mock object, we gave some with a broken path, and then we gave some with some actual URLs from album covers. So this here, you can see your boy Alex playlist 1 2 3 4 800. We have this one here and then this one here. So these will not that they don't default, but they are there. So the other thing is that our corner radius isn't being applied. So we need to do that. So the best thing you can do is use overflow hidden to hide the corners of the image behind the radius of the container. It's always a good one. Always forget about that. So if that's the case, in our card item, we will go to container, border radius. See if that helps. Yeah, baby. There we go. Dude, that's looking pretty lit. I like it. I like it. Damn, okay. Nice. I think one of the cool things I like a lot about like just music in general is the fact that album artwork is a thing. And so it should be displayed as so, right? Okay, so now that we have something like that, the next thing we really need to consider is this. Like, look how that gets all jacked up. Obviously, our contrast is terrible, so we should probably figure out how to properly handle that. And so my thought was we just create a view around this that basically handles the text, right? So I'm thinking something along these lines. Oops. We can do, is it control? Grab a copy of those guys. Or maybe I'll just group them together. So that, and that. We're going to group. And then that group. What? I want to take that and put it here. Okay, cool. So once we have that, let me take this group out of here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and remove the border. Do this. What is this? Is just a rectangle? Yes, we want this behind that. Because we want group to be on top of that. Oh, but there's a... Oh, wrong way. Group to be on top. So pretty much we want something like this. Let me get this going. So we have that, right? And then we want some sort of background color. So I'm thinking we start with black here. Just like some really dark black, or even better, why don't we use the background color of our app? So I'm thinking we use this guy. And here, rectangle, we'll include that. Do that. And then we got to give this guy some padding. Like, come on now. Hey, what's up, Tom? Welcome in, man. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, something like this. And then what's the corner radius on this guy? It's 11. So we're gonna do basically 11 on that to match that same radius. And then what I want to do is I want to put opacity on this guy. So let's start off with like 75%. That's the rectangle, right? Yeah, okay, so we definitely are going to need to change the color of this. Of the text at least. Because it looks like it's washing out. But why is it washing out the... Oh, that's just because the text is that light. Okay. I was going to say, like, it looks like it's washing out the text, but it's just because it's that white. I'm thinking what we can do is probably do like a white color for this. Let's try it out. What's up, Roars? How we doing today? Yeah, something like that. And then our opacity, let's set to like 50. I think that should be pretty solid. And so now I group these together. Group. Grab one more of these. Get out of here, losers. I just had a nap. Ooh. That sounds nice. Sounds very nice. So if we had something like this, right? It adds a little bit more, obviously. I think the opacity still needs to be a bit larger here. So this will be playlist details. Background or playlist details. So I want to move that actually in here. Okay, so yes, we will want to bring up the opacity on this for sure. Thinking 75. Yeah, something like that. Did you finish Androids? Hell yeah. Yo, dude, killing it, man. I love it. I love it. Cycles for Android coming soon by ya boy. By the hiring manager himself. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think it just depends on like the background, right? But if we can give the background enough opacity of this guy, like even 80, I think 80 might be good. Then we can pretty much do it. So what I can do is, okay, let's grab like these images and let's go ahead and like check it out to see how they look. Like this one down here is super, like there's a lot going on. I wouldn't say messy, but it's not really messy. It's just a lot, a lot going on there. I did need someone to send me screenshots of each scene of the app. Only one screen on the App Store? Really? The fuck? That doesn't sound right. I got you, man. I can send it over to you. Just call this a lot. A lot. Look, we got the cool cats. I love it. The cool cats. This is the default image if we can't get an image to load. Cool cats. Love it. Okie dokie. Bring that over here. Put that guy over here. There you go, friend. Bring you over here. And this is 543 by 362. Okay. By what? 362. Now he looks very short. That's okay. I just need you for the background. Oh, this is going to be in here now, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think that definitely helps out. Right? Like if we compare these two. I mean, that's pretty much what we need, right? Just try to sync my Quest system with my server, and the server don't like it at all. Crashed. Why did it crash though? What did it do? Why don't you let artists customize their own album cover? Oh, you mean like let the user set their own like playlist cover? Now that I think about it, because so what I was going off of, let me see if I can pull up Spotify real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So what Spotify does is it actually grabs playlists from, it grabs like albums from your playlist that you have, and it sets them like this. And so essentially I wanted to do the same thing, but instead of having like 4, I just grab one and set it as a background. Because like this looks pretty sick. Like this looks very clean, right? But I don't know, maybe it could get confusing. It would be cool if like one day it could, like the most listened to album on here or artist or something, like it could do that. Because I think now even Spotify can return, I wonder if Spotify can return even just like the artist, like an artist image, right? So if I go to August Burns Red, like this, that would be sick. Because then we could do something like that even. We don't even have to do an album. Oh, you're good. You're good, man. Yeah, no, basically what we're building is a collaborative playlist where people can add their songs. They get notified about what songs are going on or what songs have been added. And then you can have discussions in the app about each song that's been added. So yeah, but I do think we need to make this change, because depending on the background, right? Like this is going to be real interesting there. And though, so for that, we should probably build out maybe another component around that in our card item. So our card item will also include this other component called card item detail or something like that, right? Card item detail. And then we can just do all that fanciness in there. Let's grab these guys. These are pretty much the defaults. And then we'll say const card item detail. Like that. Export card item detail. Export default. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this React stuff. Feel good. Feels nice. I mean, I guess we haven't really done much, though. We've just been doing like UI, UX stuff, which is still a good amount in React, but, you know, still a lot more to learn. Okay, and so here, what we're going to need to do is actually pass in some props. And these props are going to look like this. So we have a card item. We're going to pass in the title detail, title, number of members, and number of songs. So we can do title, num members, num songs, and then that's just going to be props. Right? Do I need the curlies around props? Oh no, I need the curlies around these guys. Yeah. No, I was forgetting something. So we deconstruct our props there. Also, server crashed because I tried passing my entire class for it to get handled, but I didn't need to convert to bytes first, which I knew, but you know, can't get away from the lazy stuff. Yeah, it sounds about right, man. That sounds about right there. That happened to me a lot when I was doing Swift stuff with when we were working on deserialization. Man, what a pain in the booty. What a pain in the booty. Pretty much, I think we can just grab this. Right, like this is what we're really looking for here. And then we can grab our styles from here as well. Container will need eventually. Text container. Don't know if we're gonna need that. But text header will need in text detail. So that's good. I'm not dealing with delayed initialization of my code isn't working, but it's also not catching errors. Ooh. Even in like debug mode? Assuming that you are able to attach a debugger to it. We need to call this name. Members, and then this one will be songs. It's spottily running and catching errors. It's being too spotty right now. Not a fan. So we're gonna want to do styles stock container. Is it the Mongo stuff you're working on, Roars? How did that work on you? So I know. I'm mean you and Azeroth this weekend. Love it. Okay, and then what we're gonna need here, there. Mongo and Mongoose are always meanies. Little meanie faces. God damn it. I'm gonna say yes to him, but to make him happy. That's nice of you. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy out. We're gonna bring in card item detail. Pass in name of playlist data.name. We're gonna pass it in num members. Then we're gonna pass in num songs. Can I do this? Yeah. Cool. So essentially at this point, we now have our card item detail, which should be in here. We return this guy, name, num members, num songs, pass those guys into there. And then what else do we need from that point? So now we just need to actually like make this thing look nice, or look as we would expect it. This will be const card item detail. We'll call this font color. And as of right now, it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card item detail there. We're going to go here. Got our margins there. Our text container. Yeah, this one we're going to have to figure out. Because this is going to be the entire thing. We don't want that. We only want it to be we only want the width to be 50%. And then I believe that would allow us to give, oh, it's gonna be the height of the parent. So I just want to give it a width and let the height do its thing. Background color. So background color is going to be whatever this is, but with an opacity. So we need to make sure to apply that. So this is gonna be base background color. Base background color. And then opacity. Yeah. Is opacity given in number? It's an any. Or is it decimal or is it? I think it's decimal, right? So it'd be 0.8. Let's do 7.5. Yeah, something like that. Border radius 8. Cool. Overflow hidden. Oh no. Can you guys read this? Jesus. Here we go. Text container. I don't think we'll need that yet. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna have to restart this guy. And then, oh, we're gonna have to actually apply. So we won't need this stuff anymore in our card item, which is dope. Text container, I do believe we still will need. It's a little too big. Right, we have image background. No, we don't actually. Okay. So what am I looking for here then? We need something to add styling to this. So that, our card item detail. So we'll say detail container, we can call it. And so this, we're going to need to do a margin or padding left. I think we did 15. Yeah, okay. Top right, bottom left. Yeah, that's what, this is what it was. So we'll just rename this to detail container. Pass this along. Nice. All right, I don't know if this will be a first try, but I think it's going to be pretty close. I don't think I forgot anything. I did. Forgot a comma. Simple mistake. I always forget the damn comma. I thought linter would do that on save for some reason, but I guess it doesn't. What? Card item detail. Did I forget somewhere else? No. What? Wait, am I going crazy right now? Card item detail JS. Card item detail JS. Line 19. I added the comma. Am I doing Command S? Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. That was that's really weird. Don't know why I got stuck. Oh, I wonder since if it was a new module or something. I don't know. Okay. Not too bad. Close. Couple things wrong here. So this needs to be removed out of here. Oh no, actually we will need this. But first of all, the item's not being pushed down. So detail container, style, detail container. The margin's not being applied on that guy. Why? Why aren't you being applied? Tell me now. Oh. But it is. What? Why is it on the bottom though? Margin 20? I must have added that somewhere else, right? Card item. Card item detail. Oh, card item detail probably has some margin. Yeah, this guy. Okay. That's why. So then all I need to do is add this then to the container. I guess that also makes sense. So like that. That should do the trick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's one. Next is we got to pad out the content here, and so I feel like we should make it a little bit larger. If we do like 75% of the view, opacity I do believe should be 80, and then the content text container. Remove you. Get the out of here. Wow, really nice. Great name. Hey, I really want to get into JS dev, web apps, phones, apps, etc. Do you have any good resources you can point me to? So Emorx, Emorx is true. So right now what we're doing is React Native, which is JavaScript. To get into it, so one thing I always like suggesting to people is this 100 days of code. And so they might have 100 days of web dev. They might have that. Let's see. A 100 days full stack challenge, possibly. This might be a good one, actually. Yeah, I mean, this starts with stuff like React, rest upon JavaScript, blah, blah, blah. So this actually might be kind of good for you. I'll be honest with you. The way that I learned this stuff was I started doing it at an internship. So I did it for a job. And then everything else that I've done in regards to web dev has been through just like projects and things like that. So if you're not new to programming, you should be able to pick it up fairly easy. It's just learning the architecture of how like these types of applications work and stuff. But I would consider something like this if you're interested. Sounds like this can be pretty cool. Like I always like these 100-day thing challenges, but React is definitely some hotness going on right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. So if you're not new, I mean, I would start with things like React.js. The documents for React are really good. If you need a little brush up on JavaScript, like they've posted here, these Codecademy courses are usually pretty solid. And then another resource I would give you for a lot of web dev is MDN. So that's the Mozilla developer docs. Anytime you have any like web, JavaScript, HTML, CSS questions, like this is the best place to go to, in my opinion. What's up, Fragile Studios? JavaScripting is a really good resource for learning the base core fundamentals of JS. Yeah, definitely. Definitely so. And of course, I'm a very big advocate of just building your own project. So you have an idea, just start building it. Figure out how to do it in JavaScript. And like, for some people that really helps. For others, it may be not so much. But like before this project, I did a tiny bit of React. But now I've built like a solid amount of stuff in React. Like I've built this stuff out and it seems pretty good. Yeah, no problem. Really nice. Thanks for stopping by. I hope your JavaScript and journeys go well, my friend. Okay, so we have the margin top, margin left, and then we added the width, and then add that. Okay, so now that we have the text headers, we need to, I'm gonna change this to padding bottom. We need padding right. So we're gonna bring that out another 5 pixels or so. See what we got here. Definitely too large here. And these need to be margin, apparently. Oh, no, but I did margin right. I did padding. You padding left. And we should do top right, bottom left. So bottom left, bottom left. All right, let's see this now. Oh, looking good. Looking good. Personally, I feel React is a very interesting way to learn JS, but it stops you from understanding it because it abstracts a lot. So proceed with caution. Learning blocks is still doable, though. Yeah, that's a really good point. I remember the first time I ever looked at React was at a hackathon. And holy moly, I was like, what the hell is this sorcery? Like, this is the weirdest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. And I hated it. I'm like, this is freaking dumb, man. Like, this is nothing like JavaScript, blah, blah, blah. But it's because I didn't really know JavaScript then. I was like super noob to it. So that's a really good point, Roars. Yeah, for sure. But also I think this JSX in general, man. I think that's definitely like a learning curve for a lot of people. I'm thinking we might want to bring down the header. Padding top, like also 5 pixels, but it might be too much. So we're about to find out. Ooh. No, I'm a fan of that. So what do you all think? Like, I think that definitely solves the problem. What playlist is this, by the way? This is, let me show you. Playlist. This is a Spotify playlist. It's fantastic. I love it. It's called Low Key Tech by Spotify. So if you just search for Low Key Tech on Spotify, you'll be able to find it. Wow, this looks highly broken. Oh my god, what the hell? Spotify? Why are you letting me down, man? Damn. Should we screenshot this? The heck you doing? How can I enjoy music if I can't even see the music I'm playing? That was a bad bug. They didn't do it right there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep this. And so I guess like I don't know, should this expand with the content? Right? Like, should we not even care about the width? I thought it might be better to have a more uniform size like background, but oh, we're gonna have to contain the content inside though, yeah, because the text labels are spanning all the way across. Oh, but so really, I think it's I don't know. We'll keep it for this right now. That's not like a huge thing. But yeah, because it kind of looks weird that there's so much going on over here when there's like literally nothing. Software gore. I want to check it out. Sorry for summoning Satan in your computer. Oh, this is cool. This is good. Nice. Nice. Should we post it? Let's do it. Let's post it. Oh, I gotta do this here. I think it's this one. I guess no music for me today. Old school, yo, never going back to new school, only old school. Hey. Nice. I love it. Yo, go upvote my post. The reason why I saw old school Reddit, I was actually talking to a friend about this yesterday, was I like the number of views that you see that come up over here, like compared to your upvotes. And for some reason, I've always liked that, and the new Reddit doesn't have that. But new school has dark mode? Ooh, that's sexy. That's sexy there. Anyways, that was that's true. But this looks good. I'm happy with it. So, let's do a little bit of cleanup and let's do a commit though. You know what I'm saying? I know what I say, sure. So let's go over to card item. First thing is first. So want width, height, margin, background color, border. Cool. Detail container, margin top, margin left. Here, let's put a little comment. Test action for now. Our imports are looking spicy. Style sheet we don't need. Let's take out all the shit we don't need here. Button I don't think we need. There we go. Damn, that looks clean. I like it. Okay. So card item. God damn it. God damn it. That looks good. Card item detail. Style sheet. I know we don't need. Button we don't need. Flat list. We do not need. Touchable opacity. Yep. Image background. Yep. And then that. And then width, margin, border hidden. I don't think we need this. Text header, font size, font weight, color, padding. Top right, bottom left. Okay, so top, bottom, blah. Looks good. Text detail, font size, color, bottom, top, bottom, left. Props. Looks good. Have you ever used Vim for dev? What's your opinion on it? I've never used Vim actually. I think I haven't used it because I'm still not confident in my like keyboard skills, and maybe that will actually help me get better at keyboard stuff. Like I think like I have good keyboard skills, but there's still a lot of shortcuts I don't even use now. So I've just kind of stayed away from it. Get good at Vim? Yeah, you're probably right. I think it's a good thing to know. Yeah, I'm terrible with key bindings. Like all the time. Like I have a hard time. I don't know if it's hard time remembering it or I just don't want to use it because I'm so stuck in my ways. I'm like, oh, don't do that. Seriously improve productivity? Ooh, interesting. I could see it, right? I could see how it does. There, what would be cool? Let's actually look. Yeah, I'm just more comfortable with using a mouse. I wonder if there's like, yeah, here you go. I'm like, there has to be something out there. Become a Vim genius. Increase your speed and improve your muscle memory with Vim Genius, a time flashcard style game designed to make you faster in Vim. Oh my god, this is dope. The thing is, I would like to use my keyboard more, so I think I just need to force myself to do that. I haven't like sat down and done it, but I'm going to save that there. This is cool. VimGenius.com, folks, in case you're curious. Will it teach me how to use Vim? Hopefully. I'm a beginner, yeah. Yo, this is dope. Nice. Yeah, I'm like, there has to be something out here, but here we go. Ranked Vim challenges? Uh-oh. Yo, this site's pretty cool. Wait, where do you see the ranked ones? Oh, I guess since I'm a beginner, technically. Oh no, you want one? Gotcha. That would be pretty cool. Hacker rank, but with Vim. I'm sure if you do a quick Google search, you could find something. All right, let's do style constants. Yeah. Oh, we added card item detail, font color, and then these guys. Sweet. So let's add these guys. Commit it. Git commit. Adding card detail UI UX. Nice. Yeah, I think a lot of those would be pretty fun. All right, I'm happy with this. This is looking pretty good. So we got that committed. Next, what we should probably do is make sure that this is appropriate also for Android, which means we're gonna have to also bring in this default image background and then see how it looks. Because if it doesn't look good, we're gonna have to start making some split changes here. Android. I guess I just go to Android Studio, right? Are you using actions reducers in this app? That's the plan. Yeah. So right now, pretty much what we're doing is we're setting up just the UI UX, just like very basic stuff, right? So again, if we refresh this, oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't refresh it, and I do need style sheet because I create style sheets. I'm a dummy. Please hold. Yeah, we need that there. Do that there. Yeah, so this was our first view, right? And so essentially, I think we can probably improve on this, but for now, this is fine. You go through your auth flow of logging in through one of the providers. And right now, we just do that. Eventually, it'll bring you over to this, and we'll get some new UI. This will be adding, this will be like your list of all the playlists that are available. And then eventually you'll be able to tap into here and you'll be able to go into the playlist and do a bunch of stuff in there. But I wanted to set up this stuff first before we get into any sort of state management and things like that. Just because I think it might be a little easier to start lining things up when we can see what's happening, and also just to like get more familiar with React and React Native. Redux, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know like what would be the best scenario for what we're gonna need here. But I think Redux. I think so. We haven't added that part yet, Royce. But and let me pull up the sketch doc. So I was thinking this is a really terrible implementation of it, but something like this. Basically like just this add button at the very bottom. And it's just going to be a floating button. So if you remember in Cycles, we had that little toolbar on the bottom with like the 3 actions. Basically, it's going to be that, but just with an add button. And you just tap that and it'll probably pop up a modal that you can add a playlist to. But we haven't done it yet. I want to check out the table view in Android first before we get started with that. Cool. So now I need to add the default image background over here to our drawable folder. No, I want to copy it. It always wants to move it in there, and I don't want that. Okay, I just do a Control C. Makes sense? Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. So we added that in there. Let's close out of this. Clear that. And then we're going to need to Command C just in case you forgot. I did. Not that I forgot. I thought it wasn't going to I thought it wasn't going to work. So I was looking for the right click copy, but thank you, Royce. Oh man, I'm glad it's Friday. I don't know about you all, but I am very happy it's Friday. Whoa there, buddy. Okay, cool. So I just needed this thingy up. I enjoy making you laugh early in the morning. Well, thank you. I enjoy it as well. It helps me get my day started, that's for sure. But I feel like today's going to be one of those days I'm going to need a lot of coffee. I'm tired. npm run start. Cool, we'll get our server up, and then we can do npm run Android, right? Yeah, because we had to add that new command. So let's bring this guy over here. Hopefully we got something. Hopefully it looks good. I guess that's also the other question. Finally got my quest to work with my server. The player save files have just gone from 100 kilobytes to 2 megabytes. What? Jesus. It's a lot, but I'm glad it's working, man. Congrats. So when am I going to be able to play your game? That's the real question. All right, we're getting groovy, folks. So let's get groovy. Log in with Spotify. Nice. Failed prop type. Invalid prop type. Default source of type. Wow. Dude, that took so long. Why did that take so long? Right? Was that just me? I really like this album cover. Well, I get artists to make it look good. I have a devlog on my channel. Nice, man. Sick. Yeah, I would love to check it out. Do a little play. That's it. So I guess that's it. So to the Android users, how are you feeling about this? Does this look very Android-esque? I don't think so. It looks a little weird. But I also don't use Android, so I'm not really sure. But that first load of those images was shit. It was really bad. Why did it take so long? Like, we'll definitely need some sort of like loading icon in here. Another thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like get this done as quick as possible, and then from there I'm going to just like release it for people to use, and then we'll start making improvements, and that's pretty much it. And then yeah, not worry too much about like UI and UX stuff, just like get this initial build out, you know what I'm saying? Hey Eli, what's up? Welcome. Do you need me to snapshot my Spotify for you or something? No, that's fine. I was just curious, like at first glance, as someone who uses Android UX UI all day, right? Like, just curious how you feel about this. It looks awesome. Maybe mess around with the background that the cards are on. Okay, okay, cool. Thanks, Fragile. I think it looks good. I always get amazed when this stuff kind of just like works well on Android. Just like this cross-platform stuff is dope. I didn't realize how like powerful it actually was. I feel like it needs more padding on the sides. Yeah, it does look a little like spanned, right? And I feel like this is a Google Pixel 2, so I think it has a bit larger width. It looks a bit huge, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'd feel okay with scaling it down, excuse me, for iOS as well. It's like, let's say we did this. Oh right, hot reloading. I forgot about that. Oh, whoa. Didn't know you can do that. Okay. Dark theme, always, baby. What's up, Dynamic Donkey? Welcome. Or Dark Space. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty good. We were talking about on the sides, right? Yo, what up? This looks awesome. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm really happy to hear that. That looks better? Yeah. I think so too. Well, we might. All right, now we're going to go back to iOS. So we know this works well on Android, which is cool. Let us do a npm run, or let's do a React native run iOS. Let's get a side-by-side comparison. What's up, WS Small? Yeah, I actually haven't used it much at all either. This is just, I don't really mess with this emulator stuff too much. This is just basically the default that was given from Android Studio. This is a simulator or an emulator of a Google Pixel 2. I don't even know how to use this thing, man. How the heck you use this thing? Yeah, it's just because we got a smaller width. Okay, I like it. I think that looks good. I shouldn't have skipped the Pixel 3. I I've always really enjoyed Pixels. I've never owned one, but I've always said if I switch to Android, that's the phone I'd get. Or the One Plus. All right, I'm happy with it. I'm cool with the 25. It's fun to watch you struggle. That's mean. On a One Plus convert? Oh. I got I I think this weekend I'm gonna try to update some of my scenes. I gotta get one just of my beautiful face, of course, instead of that secret page. It's the only one that has a nice full cam. Well, Evgen isn't here. That's true. That's true. You gotta bully someone, right? Totally get it. One Plus phones are great. Yeah, yeah, they are. I've always loved them. But anyways, okay, cool. So I think we're good. I'm happy with this. Let's check out our status. Card item. What the hell? I changed. Oh, I added the style sheets back. You're right. You're right. So here we added the style sheet back. Card item detail. Also added that back, and then the list, playlist list view. Padding. Okay. Commit it, baby. Adding in style sheet import and changing uh, nice. Using 5G myself, and I'm thinking about switching to the next gen. Oh, nice, Eli. That's cool. I have a 7, my partner had a 5, and now 6. Mine's better. What about playlist tile in the bottom left? So, are you talking about that entire view or just literally the title? We can play around with it in Sketch. I'd be open for that. Subtle flex. Very subtle. We always do a little subtle flex around here, you know what I'm saying? So we had this, the entire view. Okay. So let's use this guy here. So if we had that, okay. Hmm. Oh, sorry about that. It's actually not bad. Looks pretty cool. We'll kill if you put it in the bottom left. Oh. I'm gonna go now. It's been fun. It's been real, friends. Bottom left. This one's left. This is your right. This is my left, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. God damn it. Oh man. Anyways, let's try this again. Why would you want to kill me? Would kill me there? No, get it? His name. I kind of like the top. I like top a little better. That was a good suggestion, though. I appreciate it, man. I don't know. I don't know why, but I do like the top. Maybe what we can do is we can do some A/B testing. We could probably do that in React Native, right? We basically send out, or I don't know, can we? Ah, gotcha. That's a good point, Rose. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's something that weird about it. Like, when I first looked at these, I initially go to the top left. So, yeah, he is. You're right. He is a strict UX person. Yeah. And, like, it's just where your eye naturally starts off as well. Because that's what we're used to, like you're saying. That's good. Well, I hope your CV, I mean, you know, your CV did get you an interview, so that's good, right? Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great designer, in my opinion. Like, incredible. I'm always amazed when he, like, brings stuff up. I'm like, holy moly, how'd you do that? Let me be you. Okay, cool. So let's update Trello real quick. So pretty much, I mean, Android and iOS is good to go. So the next thing we need to do is add this plus icon down here. So it was time to start. We're going to clean up the card. We cleaned up the card, adding the add button, setting default image background. So we set default image background. If I can spell, hello. Here he is. Okay, I'm trying to use my keyboard more. Option. We set default image background. Tweak the background info or background detail stuff a bit. And verified. It's looking fresh on iOS and Android. Cool. Hey folks, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Thank you. Sorry about that. Wait, why is Android Q listed Android's 9 Plus in the SDK manager? JetBrains, you right. You right. All right, so next thing to do is for this view to finalize it is you just need to add this little plus thing here. So the one thing that I'm not sure about what to do here is I wonder if I can probably just, oh, actually, hold on there. If I can remember correctly, there is a something I downloaded. Yes, 100 free vector icons. Nice. I'm just looking for a plus. I don't know if this is going to have the plus. These definitely don't look like it's going to have the plus I'm looking for. Outline icons? Yeah, this would be cool, but there's no plus. Well, poop. Do I have any more? No. They derp sometimes? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, everyone derps at some point. My Fork of Cycles has a plus. Oh, sweet. You have a baby bottle. You do. I do. It's got a little baby bottle. Maybe we can do that. Let me check out the quality of your plus. You know what I'm saying? It has to meet the utmost standards of the plus world. That's a no. That's fine. Go. 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 Repositories, cycles, and a droid. My plus was expensive? Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. What's up, DreamX? I'm new in coding. I need your opinion. Which is better, OOP or procedural? I mean, I don't think it's a matter of what's better. I think it's a matter of what you're doing, right? Like on a personal level, I'm a fan of OOP, but you know, to each their own. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you want to work on? Sprites UI. Let's check it out. I don't know. I don't know if I can get down with this here. Wow. 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 Nice one. Emorks. Wow. This was so good, dude. I'm just fucking with you. Clean flat icon? Is it maybe this one? My old boss used to say OOP was BS? Really? I don't know. Like, it's a lot of people have opinions, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have opinions. I think what I've learned over time is you just need to, like, you use a tool that's right for the job, right? Like, everything has their downfalls and everything has their pluses, but you literally can build anything you want in almost any language, right? Like, in almost any sort of framework or whatever. Like, we've gone to that point in tech where, like, if you want something to be built, you can build it. Like, there's no reason why you can't. Somewhere in there? What'd you call it, man? What the heck? Icon app? Oh, no, these are like the actual icon game feeling shield. Dude, what the heck is this stuff? Damn, Emorks. Let me down, bro. No, I'm just kidding. You good. But I am going to look for... I might be able to pull one from Google, actually. Google Icons usually has pretty good ones, right? That's the thing? Google Icons? Material. That's what it was. Material icons. Yeah. Yes, sir. Right here. Yeah, right here. These are usually pretty good. Whoa, what are we doing here? +1? Add? Why wouldn't you get... Here we go. I was gonna be like, why wouldn't you give me a plus? I mean, this is essentially what I was looking for, right? But I did want a... per our design. Where'd Sketch go? Sketch. Wait. Why is this like that? I did want like a little bit of a background, but I mean, like, I'd be kind of cool with that there. Let's start with the add icon. We'll just do that. Why did my music stop? I enjoyed this song as well. It's sad. Damn. Festify messed it up. Just make an icon? Come on, Dynamic Donkey. Come on, man. Why'd I do that? Sleepy Morks, thanks for coming by, dude. Appreciate ya. Yeah, we'll do an SVG. I don't know how to make icons. Icons have always terrified me. Boom. Look at that plus. It's beautiful. Let's just import a whole new library for an icon. Yeah. You guys didn't think we were going to do that? What? What are you on? What are you doing right now? Okay, so like, how should I do this? Just make an oval, right? It's O, right? How big do I want this thing to be? I don't know. Let's do like double the size of what the icon would be. So 48 by 48. No, I want it 48 by 48. I want a circle. I don't want an oval. Guys, I'm making an icon. We're doing it. You could just import the one icon. Yeah, no. Just making a joke. But I kind of want to do this now. Like, look at that. I made it. Look how good that is. It looks so good. Yeah, we'll put some transparency for... Oh my god. We'll put some transparency in the background. Let's bring this guy over here. Yo, Dynamic Donkey. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixeloggy team, my friend. Glad to have you. So proud of you. Oh my god, thank you. Finally, someone's proud of me. Look, Mom. Mom. Hold on, let me call her up real quick. So I was thinking of doing what? What's a good color scheme to do here? Oh, whatever this was. Oh yeah, I was trying to do like a black opaque look there. So let's move this as black. The deepest, darkest of black. Oh, but our icon's black, so we need to change this to be white. The whitest of whites. There we go. Needs more blockchain? I would agree. I would agree. Actually calls his mom on stream. Hey, if I call my mom on stream, because I want to, all right? Oh, Lord. Definitely too large. If that's 69, ayo. I think it's definitely too small, though. And definitely too dark. Ah! That's what she said. This is almost as hard to watch as watching you CSS. Why? What's so wrong? I don't get it, Roars. I don't get it. I'm just trying to be a designer. Trying to make everyone proud. But apparently I'm not doing that. I get it, alright? I get it. I'm just like... I don't think black's the right color for this. Trying to become a unicorn? Yeah, pretty much. Trying to become the magical unicorn that I was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I am saying. Wonder if we should do this like this text color. There's something I don't like. I think it's the fact that the background color is too dark. Right? Like, is that just me? Or am I missing the outline? It lacks depth. Yeah, right. It's like there's something missing. It's too flat. Let's give it a tiny bit of an outline. What'd you mess up, Donkey? What'd you do? Holy. But I also think it could benefit from being a tiny bit larger. Like maybe a 54? No, 52. So like something like that. How'd you do that? What? How did you manage to do that? The thing I don't like about the outline is that nothing else in here has like an outline around it, you know? And it looks just kind of weird, like off. It doesn't pop enough. All right, what if we did this? This is like a 3D indenty background or something. I have no idea. Maybe. Smart concave gradient background? Yeah, you guys think so? All right, let's make a copy of this. We'll do a comparison. One with a gradient, one without one. I'm not a fan of borders, but like... Ooh. I was just gonna say, like, I've never heard that word, but I'll take it. Oh, snap. I actually gotta go. Yo, Vicus, what's up, man? Making words sound smart. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I just read that, and I said it again. Wow. Anyways. I do have to go, but this will be the task for later. That's like that just looks weird. That does not fit with the aesthetic at all of this app. So we'll have to change the colors, obviously, but it's like an orb or something. But anyways, I appreciate y'all coming out today. Thank you for being here. If you haven't, consider giving the channel a follow. Would love to have you back and get notified when I go live. We're here Monday through Friday. What times? 12:30 p.m. UTC and 5:30 a.m. PST. Made some really, really awesome progress today. Really happy to get to where we are. But we will pick up here soon-ish. Maybe this weekend, maybe on Monday. Who knows? We'll see where life takes us. But also consider joining the Discord. We'd love to have you all there. Ask any questions. Come talk. Get some expert advice and bullying from everyone in there. Oh, an Audi 3D. Like, where's this? What are these things? And I think it's even more weird that I oddly completely understand what you're saying. Maybe just need a toolbar? But we only have one action roars. I mean, I guess we could probably add more, and we'll eventually add more, but maybe. Yeah, maybe just a toolbar like the pill bar that we did in Cycles. I don't know. Again, like I was saying, I don't want to spend like too much time on it, but it definitely is lacking something. Yeah, no, maybe you're right. Maybe that's what we need. Just something like simple that looks better than this. But anyways, at the end of every stream, we love doing a nice little baby rave. Let's see who's on today. Let's see who's on this beautiful Friday. Someone new, someone fresh, someone that we don't know. Whoa.
OMG, a teen in subs. I'm so Reggie.
Lil Kaza, dude, 13 months. Holy crap, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate you. You're a teenager now. Not really, though, because it's 13 months. That just means that you're 1 month old. The heck you mean, man? Yes, we have missed you. Unfortunately, I'm just about to hop off, dude, but much appreciated, like always, for that 13-month resub at tier 1. You get the rainbow brain. You freaking animal. Love it. Love it. Python noob-ish? Do you have a YouTube channel? I do. Yeah, I like Donkey. I like a dynamic Donkey. But seems like a little bit of a bully. You seem like a little bit of a bully, and we appreciate that here. Just a tad bit of bulliness. Yeah, there you go. Oh man. What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking here? I see a couple that I like. Learning Flutter and Dart might be kind of cool. Oh yes, good call. Good call. Flutter? Yeah, but the expectation shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be there. Mario? Who's Mario? Oh, and I like this one. These are the two that I liked. It shouldn't be like that. We should change that here. We should change that here. I've tried to work on it, but I definitely just messed up. So I'm sorry for that. Try and see if I can hear anything here. All the female dubs are working. That's so true. Yo, this guy's wearing a Microsoft hat. Refactoring made easy with IntelliCode and more Office dev with React. You know what's about to go down. Right here. Right here. Everyone get ready for the raid. You corporate shill. Gotta support the team, man. I'm so curious. I gotta ask this guy if he works at Microsoft. Or he just loves Microsoft. Don't raid yet? Okay, why? Tell me why. Let me, oh. Roars, hey, gifting the sub to Dynamic Donkey. Yo, thank you, Roars. Thanks for supporting September. If you guys haven't heard about September on Twitch, it's half off tier 1 subs all of September. So go to your favorite streamer, give some subs, support the streams. Yes, Dynamic Donkey, you have to come back. Yes, thank you so much for that, Roars. Highly appreciate you and your gifting subs. And Dynamic, welcome, man. Welcome, glad to have you. Again, feel free to join the Discord. Attach your Twitch count to your Discord account, and we can give you that intern role. Welcome to the Pixologic dev team as an intern. Glad to have you. Now we can raid. All right, thank you. Let's show Martin Van Stam some love. Grab that raid message. And let's show Microsoft some love, you know what I'm saying? Rip the bun. Oh! Gift 1 sub, $9.99? Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. Oh, goddamn Aussie dollar. Shit, dude. Anyways, thank you all again for coming out. It was a great day today. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, day, whatever works for you. And I will see you same time, same place here next week. Let's show this man some love. Thanks, guys.